Hey guys, I'm back and I'm filming this again! Hi, my name is Bias. What's yours? Okay, so last night I watched the live action Kim Possible for the first time ever, and oh my gosh, I have so much to say. I have so much to say.
Do you really
so sit down. No, I really don't have that much to say. First and foremost, if you don't know me, hi, I'm Brooke, and Sadie is one of my best friends of all time. So the fact that she's starring in this movie obviously makes me a little bit biased. I actually went to Vancouver last summer and watched them film some of this, like a lot of the school and soccer scenes were filmed when I was there, and watching it all come together was definitely very crazy. So yeah, I met most of the cast. I met Erica and Sierra Riley and Sean and the directors, and everyone was so amazing. Everyone was so nice. The cast got along great. We all walked around downtown Vancouver together. I love them all to death, and that's why I'm filming this video. Not only that, but just to let you guys know, like, how I genuinely feel about the movie. I'm not just gonna say these things because they're like in it and I love them. I'm gonna share my honest opinions, and I genuinely think that that was a very good movie. Like, as far as Disney Channel original movies go, you can tell that it was done very well. They spent a lot of time and effort. The original writers of the Kim Possible cartoon, like, wrote the movie, so you can tell that it's a very Kim inspired. There's a lot of nuances to the original cartoon. It's done very well. As far as translating over this cartoon to this, what are they called? Live action remake. Like I've been saying this entire time, though, is, like, I sort of went into it with the mindset of, like, this is not the cartoon. Like, it's a different, its own entity separate from the cartoon, and didn't really compare them as much as most people probably will. I kind of treated it as if it was, you know, its own independent movie without the prior knowledge of, like, who Kim was and, like, what should have been, how things should have been and whatnot. So I think that's really helpful if you're going to watch the movie, or if you haven't seen it yet, you should definitely go watch it, but go into it with the mindset of, like, this isn't the cartoon, this is something different, this is something new, and really approach it like that, because I really do think everyone would love it if they weren't really trying to compare it to the cartoon. The main thing about Kim Possible that I love so much is the female empowerment, and it's not just, like, your run-of-the-mill, like, Frozen, like, oh, it's starring women. It's not even like that. Like, it's so much more in the regard that, like, the women save the day, and, like, every woman in the show is, like, there's no, like, ditzy blonde, you know what I mean? Like, they're all very strong, very independent women who, you know, very confident in themselves, and I think that that's a really important model for young girls to see today. You have Kim, obviously, who's, like, crime fighting and saving the day, and, like, and then you have Athena, and, like, their dynamic is very interesting, and then Kim's mom and grandmother, and, like, even Bonnie, and, like, all these really, really strong women. And I just think that no matter who you are or where you are, that that's a very important moral to put into kids' heads. Because even when I was growing up, other than the cartoon Kim, I didn't have a lot of movies like that. There weren't a lot of movies available for kids that really were women-centered. And I think that that's just really important, a huge, huge aspect of the movie, so. Oh, also, you can tell that they definitely took their time as far as, like, trying to make this new live-action remake as much like the cartoon as they could without literally copying the cartoon. Because I think that that's what a lot of people wanted to see, is the cartoon copied completely, but with, like redheaded stars that they know. And that's not what it is, and that's not what it should be. It should be something new and fresh, and I think that the kids these days, not knowing what Kim are really, really going to enjoy it and really enjoy that take on it. But they did spend a lot of time trying to make it as similar to the cartoon as possible. If you've seen, like, the side-by-side of, like, the, what's it called? Theme, what's it called? Intro? Okay, if you've seen the side-by-side of, like, the intros, they look super similar, and, like, they parallel them perfectly. And throughout the entire thing, there's a lot of, like, nuances to the cartoon. The original voices, or a lot of them, are still in there. Yeah, they definitely just paid attention to detail when it came to trying to tie it back to the cartoon as much as people wanted to see. And I thought that that was really cool, being someone who watched Kim Possible when they were younger, and then seeing that cartoon applied to this live-action remake in such a well-done way, but still keeping it, like, fresh and new and interesting and engaging. Overall, though, this movie was actually written very well. All of the characters, the way they delivered their lines was done really well. It was super funny. I honestly think it was funny for, like, all age groups, too. Like, there was jokes that, like, kids would laugh at, and then there was jokes that, like, teenagers thought was really funny, and then even, like, adult jokes. You really just have to watch it to understand what I'm talking about, but overall, that movie was really amazing. As far as Disney Channel original movies go, it was 11 out of 10. Would watch again. And I'm not just saying that because I know the people really, really like the way it came together, and I know that everyone who's in it's really proud of it, and I'm really proud of them, and, like, it was just overall a great film. And I think everyone should watch it. It's on the Disney Now app, and it's also, like, replaying on Disney Channel right now if you're feeling it. And it's on YouTube TV. It's on a bunch of different platforms, so if you're, like, not doing anything tonight and you want to really that's gonna empower you and make you want to be a superhero, then definitely watch Kim Possible. I don't have anything else to say about it. It's a great movie. It is worth watching. It is worth keeping an open mind about, and like I said, definitely treat it as something different than the cartoon, and you will enjoy the movie, guaranteed. Unless you're just like a heartless, boring person who only enjoys watching heartless, boring you won't enjoy it.
That was a little harsh.
I don't care. Okay, I liked Disney when I was, like, a kid, but as a 17-year-old, I don't watch, like, Disney Channel original movies. Like,
but, like, it was really interesting, and, like, I liked it.
The way it was done. The plot twist at the end. Oh, I'm not gonna spoil it if you haven't seen it, but you need to watch it. I already knew what happened, but, like, watching it was insane. Yeah. And seeing Sadie in a movie for the first time is definitely super weird. I know this isn't, like, a movie review, but the fact that I was just, like, watching Disney Channel and, like, she came on, I don't know, that was just crazy. Definitely a weird experience, but I guess I'm gonna have to get used to that. I think that's all I have to say. Close the door!
I'm coming back!
That was like the forced one. You could feel it. That one reminds you of Mom? Really? Hope, come here. Also, guys, look at what I did to Hope's head.
Oh my god.
I asked her if I could put glitter on her roots, and she said yes. Look down at the floor and show them.
You know I love you.
Yeah, and she also has face buns now.
Yeah, I changed it up. It was like a little
The whole fit. The whole fit.
The whole fit. Gotta show off the whole fit.
Oh yeah, and she's painting now.
Yeah. So
I'm friends with
really
a gypsy.
Yeah. Let me read your tarot cards.
Oh my god. She's serious. And is it like tilted? Will you see if it's like tilted? I want to be a mermaid. I'm one of those girls that's like, I'm just a mermaid at heart.
You remember that like student teacher last year?
Oh yeah. Oh my god. She was like, I love mermaids. She was so weird.
She's like, add some mermaids to your story. And
Oh
I was like,
yeah.
Mermaids have nothing to do with my story.
Yeah, she wanted you to add mermaids. She was so
For, like,
weird.
the short time
She was so quiet.
Yeah.
Especially that part. Oh my god, I can like see myself like over there. There's so many mirrors in my room. I'm so self-centered.
With the paintbrush.
She's painting for the first time in her like life, and she's sitting there like
that
posing with a paintbrush, being like,
that
I'm
is
artsy. Like I paint.
True.
Like I'm a
that
painter.
Is not
like
true. I gave you something.
What did you
year.
paint for me?
It was like this little thing that I made in art class, and I painted it like different colors.
I definitely lost that. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I gave it to you. This is not my room. That's all she wrote.
And that is all she wrote. God, Hope's been saying that nonstop for like 4 months, and I don't know where she got it from. If you know, please tell me.
I got it from Guy Fieri. Fieri.
Guy
Fieri. I never know.
That sounds like a cheese. Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri.
You got it from. You don't even know the show. Drive-ins, diners, and. So that's all she wrote.
It's that
Bye, guys. Have a great night.